Greetings, programs! Good morning, good afternoon. I hope you're all doing well and excited for what is about to be a very spicy stream. It's going to be very spicy. Coldfire, Ezek, Moromi, so wonderful to see you, as always, on today. Like I said, this is going to be one for the books, to be sure. Just made coffee while I'm going to eat some spicy chicken, that's right. So let's go ahead. I'll prep y'all here. I have 3 fairly sizable chicken tenders. Hopefully that's what gets us through. I was amazed that the bag didn't have. The bag has 3 more, but they take 10 minutes to cook. So we're gonna pace ourselves with these. And we have 11 hot sauces, ranging from mild to brutal. So, it's Jones on 180 stream streak. Okay. Go ahead and list these off here. So ranging from hot or mild to, as the box puts it, fiery. We're gonna start with a sriracha sauce. Black garlic. Then we're gonna move to the jalapeno, to the peri peri, a sriracha sauce that is spicy sweet, chipotle, Louisiana style, and then we finally we're getting to the pepper extracts with Scotch bonnet, habanero, ghost pepper, scorpion pepper, and we end on the Carolina Reaper. So we'll see where it goes. Got it down on the ground because I just don't have. Yeah, the first half sounds lovely. Like made by Scorpion, possibly, Ezek, possibly. Yeah, the second half of that just sounds awful. It just sounds awful. I really need to look into maybe getting a bigger desk. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think I have a lot of stuff on my desk, but it's like I don't want to eat at my desk, so I have a small my bar stool that I got with my arcade cabinet. That's what I'm using for hold the food. Hot sauce is just down on the ground. So I just wish the box had them. Get over here and taste this. I just wish the box had them more properly, because I want to show you guys. I know I've shown you guys this box before. They're all secure in here, but this is the best they could do. So, you know, you kind of have to guess and read very carefully. And of course, there's like heat levels on the bottle, but a lot of these tend to escalate very quickly to the point where, oh, it's all heat level 5, 6. Oh, they're all heat level 6. Okay. Yes. Cold fire, yes. Because these small bottles here, this is the Carolina Reaper. That's the Scotch bonnet. Where's the ghost pepper? Oh, that's the ghost pepper. And I think that's the hottest one, isn't it? No, the Carolina Reaper. So yeah, these two, and they have droplets. It's not an actual, like, you pour it on it. Little droplets of it. So that tells me just one little drop on it, and that's good. Oh. So yeah, I have water, and I have milk. So I am prepared. I will say this too. Again, when it comes to questions, I reserve the right to go pass Also, if it gets too bad, I also reserve the right to go, we ain't going any higher. Because I've had hot stuff before, but I've never, for those of you who live here in the States, you might know of Quaker Steak and Lube, a place infamous for their hot wings, to the point where you have to sign a waiver in order to do this hot wing challenge. They are that hot. I have not partaken in that. I've watched a couple of my friends partake in it. That's a hard pass for me. So this is going to be a whole new experience for me. And my insights. So, but I thought why break away from tradition? So I do have a couple news stories here to talk to before we get into, because this is just going to be a just chat stream. I don't have games lined up. It was just going to be, you guys throw out some questions you want me to answer. Fine, we can do that. Maybe I could put on a chill game, maybe to help distract me. I don't know. I don't know what I could possibly play to distract myself from this, but we're gonna take it nice and slow, and just see how this goes. So let's go ahead and talk about the news stories I got here. Starting off with, for those of you that are fans of Balatro and you live in the UK, or I shouldn't say the UK, the European Union. I don't know if the UK has the same rating system as European Union or not, but they have finally escaped that silly 18 plus age rating. PEGI promises a more granular set of classification criteria for gambling-themed games in the future. That's right, Balatro is now rated PEGI 12, which allows it to be more accessible to a variety of audiences. It originally received that rating because, well, it does work like poker, and it makes... The whole idea was you're training kids to play poker and gambling. So it got a PEGI rating of 18. Well, that has now gotten a PEGI 12 rating. So it is now, yeah, there's no actual betting in Balatro. That's the thing. There is no actual betting. But the thing is, according to the rating system or the rating board, it was teaching gambling mechanics. So, and yes, Moromi, they are, as well as Fallout as well. But yeah, so it's just weird. It's just a weird thing. There were no actual poker. And the thing is, the developer took issue with the fact that EA Sports FC 25, which does have microtransactions in the form of random card packs and other games, is rated PEGI 3. So obviously now PEGI has to go back to the drawing board and develop a more set of classifications and whatnot. So that is it's good for Balatro, and it's a good step from PEGI to admit, yeah, we kind of dropped the ball here. So and I love how the developer has now gone out and said any of the physical copies that were rated PEGI 18 are now limited edition. So, hey, that's a win for them. Yeah, no. A new Friends of Jimbo crossover pack also dropped, adding card skins based on Civilization 7, Fallout, Dead by Daylight, and more. So, big news for Balatro fans. Looks like Assassin's Creed's on there too. Yeah, looks like Assassin's Creed's on there too. I'm just glad. Like I said, that was really silly of that rating board to give it a 18 because it teaches gambling. Yet you have games that actually have gambling mechanics and they're at a lower rating. Well, I'm glad that's all sorted. But now we have to talk about Activision and Call of Duty. This is not so good news, but it does talk about one of my least favorite topics to talk about. Algorithmically generated content. That's right. Call of Duty admits it's using, quote, AI generated assets. Activision has admitted using AI for Call of Duty assets due to the new Steam policy, so they've just been outed by that. Players have long suspected this based on unnatural in-game assets. So I'm certainly hoping those of you that have been playing Call of Duty or the latest Call of Duty, stop immediately, because fuck this. Seriously? The company had ignored allegations since they gained traction during the Modern Warfare 3 era. However, a specific policy change from Steam left Activision with no choice but to reveal the truth. So, one of the more controversial discoveries was the zombie Santa Claus loading screen art, which depicted a character with 6 fingers. Because, again, this algorithm cannot look at a hand and go, ah, there are supposed to be this many digits. Which is a sure sign that, just like I said, pay attention to the hands, folks. Pay attention to the hands. Look at the hands. I've always said on the stream, I've always said, hands are evil. Hands are evil. And now they are the outlier. You can tell. Thank you, Legend of Zelda, for giving us the means of detecting what is wrong. Hands. Never trust hands. Activision's admission of using generative AI comes via a brief disclaimer on Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Steam page stating, quote, our team uses generative AI tools to help develop some in-game assets, end quote. While the statement may seem harmless, it's not. It has sparked backlash from the community as vague wording suggests Call of Duty might be selling AI-generated cosmetics, something most fans have no interest in paying for. As you shouldn't! You shouldn't have interest in buying algorithmically generated algorithmically generated cosmetics. Seriously, if you can't pay people to do the work, don't bother. Notably, Modern Warfare 3's Steam page hasn't been updated with a new disclaimer suggesting it may not have used AI-generated art despite ongoing speculation. Or it could just mean they're taking their time. But still, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's totally 6 fingers right there. That's obviously 6 fingers. Wow, that's just awful. Steam announced a new, this was of course back from January of this year. Steam announced a new approach to games using AI generated content, requiring developers to disclose the usage in their game descriptions. Now, months later, this policy appears to have forced Activision to confirm the long-standing allegations. While this may be a step in the right direction, most players find it inadequate. Activision could still legally use generative AI to create in-game items that sell to players. Moreover, the lack of transparency regarding Treyarch's use of AI in Call of Duty arts have left some gamers concerned about the future of the game's cosmetics. Hey, guess what? You know what's a surefire way to tell Treyarch and Activision that you don't like it? Don't buy the game. Don't buy the game. Don't give into it. Literally, just start review bombing the damn thing. Because, holy hell, no, just... It's, this article I'm reading on Game Rant is also saying, it's worth noting that gamers aren't entirely opposed to AI in game development. Oh, this is good. A recent YouGov survey, for example, found that 62% of British gamers believe AI could enhance NPC interactions in future games. Debatable. Another example of its positive reception is Call of Duty's use of AI to identify cheaters. That I'm okay with. If you can identify cheaters, there's a right way to use this stuff and a wrong way to use this stuff. Choose from the right pile, not the wrong pile. However, what players take issue with is the lazy implementation of AI. They don't want to see sloppy, unnatural, uninspired art and cosmetics, especially in high-earning AAA games where budget constraints aren't an excuse. That's not my issue with it. My issue is that you're not paying people. Well, I mean, no, that sums it up. Come on. Yeah, and they're right. It's a AAA game. We're having all of these layoffs and whatnot, and you're going to go ahead and use AI. Fuck you, Activision. Do better. Be better. All right. Well, I think it's high time we go ahead and we get into this. Like I said, I'm not planning on playing a game here. This is literally just going to be me chatting, answering questions, and enjoying hot sauce. Oh. What's our first one? Black garlic sriracha. Okay. And that's a heat level of 3 on the bottle. All right. I need another table or something. And throw the bottle. Wow, I could smell the garlic. Woo! Well, okay, that's kind of high hopes. Are you seriously gonna? Wow. Am I gonna have to pour this out of the bottle itself? That's not promising. See, it's got one of these kind of caps, and that just came right off. So the bottle is just completely open now. And yeah, I could just pour it on, but I don't want to die. And this is just the first one, too. That is really stuck in there. Wow. Okay, well. Unless I can just... It's not going to let me. All right. Well, I guess we got to do this the hard way then. Yay. Okay. Baby steps, baby steps. Okay, that's not... You guys see that, right? That's pretty tasty. That's actually very good. You know what? I like that. There's really there's little to no heat on that. I do get a bit, like, I do get quite a bit of garlic on that though. Like that's what I taste more of is the garlic. But chicken is fairly well. That's just to help wash it down. Oh, wow, that's really tasty. I like that. I'm gonna keep that one for sure. Yeah, because as I've sold people before, some of these hot sauces I will not keep because I can guarantee you I probably won't use them. I won't. So, if anybody has any questions they'd like to ask me, by all means, fire away. Because anyways, I may just end up rambling about random shit, which I don't even know what I'll ramble about. Really just been waiting for this moment. Oh Boy, Coldfire, don't cancel me. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is a reference. This is a reference. Oh. Yeah, okay. Oh, Coldfire, you are absolutely precious. You are a precious, precious individual. Don't ever change, my friend. Don't ever change. If we're gonna get philosophical, who do I think I am? Well, I don't think, therefore I'm not. And what gives me the right? Well, nothing. Nothing gives me the right. I just choose to do it. So that's how we're handling that. Oh, hell. Well, I want to rush it. I don't. Part of me is like, there's something I can make possibly. Why do I hate mushrooms? I don't necessarily. Okay. I don't necessarily hate mushrooms. Like mushrooms on pizza, absolutely will eat that. Absolutely will do that. Mushrooms in soup is fine. Fine with that. I don't hate mushrooms. I just don't think they're aesthetically pleasing to be used as a decoration. That's just a personal taste. Because I get that feeling if I see mushrooms growing on a table, I get concerned that, oh, is this a safe place to be in? Or I'm worried that I've been cornered and trapped in a Feywild. So I have concerns if they're being used for decorations. So it's not that I hate mushrooms. I don't. I enjoy eating them. But as decorations, a little bit of a red flag. But again, that's just... cut nicely like a full cross-section slice on a pizza. The aesthetic. Fair. Like I said, mushrooms are one of those toppings that I can take or leave it. And if they're prepped the right way. But if you... Zombie, welcome in. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. I should get a paper towel so I don't accidentally wipe my... Well, no, I'm wearing glasses, so I'm not going to wipe my eyes, but I should absolutely get a paper towel. That is something I didn't think about, and I should absolutely get. So I will probably do that here real quick here. But yeah, no. To have like a fully uncooked mushroom or like even like a grilled mushroom, maybe latex nitrex gloves, little Coldfire, that would be good if I had those. I don't, so we're flying by the seat of our pants here. I did some preparation here, but I didn't think of everything. So give me 1 second. Paper towels are just right around the corner. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, Zombie, you missed the bite of the black garlic sriracha, which honestly, it's a pretty mild sauce, but very good, very tasty. So be right back. Okay. I brought the roll in, so nothing's gonna get too crazy. All right, let's go ahead. Let's move on to the next sauce. What? Next sauce. Let's see. We're going. That had a 306 Scoville rating. The black garlic. We're moving on to the jalapeno, which has a Scoville rating of 612. Okay, so according to the bottle, it has the same heat level as the garlic. So by the way, shout out to my dad who bought these for me. He saw these up at Sam's Club. And because I told him I was looking for like a Hot Ones set, but if you've ever looked up the sauces they used on the show, the Hot Ones show, those sets can go like, you could probably get, I think, 6 or 8 sauces, but for like $100. They're $100. Yeah, let me take a look here. On Amazon, you look up Hot Ones. Hot Ones hot sauce. Sam's Club, guys, we're gonna buy all the sauces. Welcome in, virtual, but absolutely right. Okay, so yeah, hot sauce challenge set, season 25 hot sauce gift set. You get 10 sauces, $120. I think he got these 11 sauces, $15. Which there is no label. They're just hot sauce. They're just a gift set of hot sauces of varying temperatures. So, yeah. That's why I called the stream Fiery Tenders. I didn't want to get in trouble for possible copyright infringement. Did that for Fill some bottles too. Nice. Let's see. Oh, that cleared my sinus. And that's the jalapeno. Oh boy. Yeah, that's I thought the bomb was. Oh god. Just gonna dab it on there a little bit. Okay. Ooh, that might be a lot. That might be a lot. Okay. All right. Bought the bottles one at a time. That might probably be better way to do it. That one's a little bit of a slow burn. There's the heat. It's not too much. It's not too overpowering. How do I feel about recording Let's Plays versus live streaming? That's a really good question. I like that question. Yeah, okay. Ooh, that's a little bit of an after heat there on that one. Let's Plays, recording Let's Plays is very reliant on what I can come up with. I recall spending over 2 hours a day recording 15 to 20 minute Let's Plays, but trying to just add my own commentary to what I was seeing, what I was playing. But sometimes it felt forced. Sometimes it felt very forced. So it didn't come off very natural for me. Even going back and watching some Let's Plays, I've done that. It does feel like I forced a little bit of that commentary in some of the jokes. Live streaming, though, I have chat to bounce off of. I am able to just interact with you guys in real time. I can interact with you guys. You help contribute to the commentary. You're there to at least, you know, it's a whole different beast. Plus, I get a sense of where I'm going. Like maybe, like, oh, that didn't land. Do this, do that. I think honestly I prefer live streaming over recording Let's Plays. Because for those of you who maybe noticed, I haven't recorded a Let's Play. Oh God, what was the last Let's Play I did? I don't even remember. It's been a long time since I recorded a Let's Play. Because for those of you who may not know this, I actually started with recording Let's Plays, and I only streamed 1 day a week. And it was just I thought I would do Let's Plays first and then go from there. Let's see. That's God. I've been doing this for almost 5 years now. So yeah, I did all of Metroid. I did the whole Metroid trailer. I did the whole Metroid series. I did Halo, the Master Chief Collection. Yeah. Yes, exactly. I feel like streaming helps with the algorithm. Oh, that's when I started doing the Star Trek Online thing too. Vita Boy. Tried doing multiple series at once. I think I did. Yeah, there's Star Trek ones. There's Metroid Prime, Halo 4. It's wow. Yeah, it's some of these. Wow, that's a random jump. An episode of my Metroid Prime, my Metroid Other M, had 174 views. That's stuff. That's a random bump in the algorithm. Metroid Dread, and then there's Halo Infinite. I think the Halo Infinite was streamed. Those were stream highlights. Oh, Metroid Prime Remastered is so great, Zombie. I can't recommend that enough. So it looks like I remastered. So it looks like Metroid Fusion was my last Let's Play. No, Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread was my last Let's Play. And that was January. The last episode was January 27th of 2022. Ooh, boy, it's been a hot minute because everything else, these are Halo Infinite, and that was an entire stream I highlighted. And then Undertale. Undertale was next, which again was a stream that I took highlights of. Did I do anything else after Undertale? No, that was Deltarune. I went right into Deltarune after that stream. Yeah, and then everything else just stream highlights. So yeah, January 27th of 2022 was my last Let's Play. Dare you to do Dance Dance Revolution Let's Play? I would probably do Beat Saber before I did Dance Dance Revolution. I've tried Dance Dance Revolution at some arcades. I'm not coordinated enough for that. Did I check on Route Ragnarok yet? No, I haven't. But I've got Steam up here. And yes, Coldfire. New Deltarune is absolutely coming soon. So I'm absolutely looking forward to that. Saw MetaQuest? Oh. No, I honestly, after Resident Evil 4, I just put the headset down and haven't touched it since, just to kind of give my eyes a break. But I'll definitely try to remember to take a look at that. But yeah, no, Deltarune is finally coming out this year. It's Chapter 3 and 4. So hyped for that. That absolutely, folks. When Deltarune comes out, when those next two chapters comes out, you can be sure that's all I'll stream. It doesn't matter what else I'm streaming. Everything else will literally just take a hot second, Everything will be put to the side, and it will be streaming Deltarune because I'm so hyped for that. Jump ship. Jump ship. I don't know if jump ship. Jump ship. Jump ship. I feel like I should know what this is. Mission-based co-op first-person shooter up to 4 players, where you are on the crew of a spaceship. Interesting. Sea of Thieves means Left 4 Dead 2 in space. I mean, it looks cool. I love this. We love co-op games and we love space. Jump ship is our attempt to make both work together. All right. Early access. And I'll add to my wish list. That could be fun. Single player online co-op. Yeah. That absolutely could be fun. Yeah, I'll absolutely add that to my wish list. Excuse me, pardon me. Okay. Since alpha, because I'm a Sea of Thieves nerd. Nothing wrong with that. I've seen people play Sea of Thieves and that looks fun. I don't like the ocean. That's why I don't play Subnautica. I don't like the ocean. I don't like the ocean. You need a group, you can't play solo. Fair enough. Yeah, I have a real big problem with the ocean. So Sea of Thieves absolutely is like, I'm fine. Subnautica, no. I'm fine. I'm good. Which is weird because no, you'll never see me play Raft. You'll never see me play Raft. That will be a private game. If I ever play Raft, that will be a private thing. But not on here. No, thank you. I don't know how many Trekkies I have out here in the group, but quite a few years ago, they recently, Paramount and CBS, they started doing Star Trek themed cruises. They have been going hot since I forget when they started it. What is that? 9? Yeah, 9. So 9 years. 9 years they've been doing this. They have already started taking bookings for next year, which will be the 60th anniversary of Star Trek. So they're already taking pre-orders for cabins. They're essentially a giant convention on the water, which I've seen videos of it. It looks like a great time. Everyone looks like they're having fun. You've got people from the shows. They're interacting with you, having a good time. It just seems like a real awesome time. But you're on the ocean in a big boat. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It just doesn't. It's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. But hey, you know, if that is your thing, cool. More power to you. But for me, I just hard pass for me. All right, I think it's time we move on to our third sauce. Oh, what is our third sauce? Box of sauce. Box of sauce. What is our next sauce? Peri peri. Peri peri? Peri peri. I'm going to say peri peri. Enjoy the rich combination of peri peri peppers, Caribbean herbs, and a touch of lime. This has a 776 Scoville rating. Peri peri. Where? There you are, peri peri. Again, this has a heat level of 3 on the bottle, which again, I don't know if that means anything, but don't think they needed to go this hard on peeling it. You know, I was smart, which I'm not. I would have pre-opened all of these, so that way I wouldn't be doing it. But again, that's how I like to do things live, so you guys get to see genuine reactions. I like to film most of my like reviews and whatnot. I don't try anything on. Gives me buffer time. Exactly. Like my unboxings. Ooh. Okay. Drink it. Zombie, I'm not Conan O'Brien. You're not gonna see me get that unhinged. Okay. Dude, I got 3 big chicken tenders here. Of course, I'm gonna take a real bite. Ooh, okay. I do get that lime. This was the peri peri. Kind of creeps up. There's a little bit of heat there. Not too bad. I feel it in the back of my throat there, the heat. But I do taste the lime there. That hint of lime. That's really nice. That one actually isn't too bad either. That's really nice. Yeah. Peri peri. It's really nice. I haven't touched the milk yet. I'm drinking the water just to stay hydrated at this point. Because the heat's not unbearable. That was very nice. That's got a very nice heat to it. But it's that one kind of went down the throat. That heat didn't kind of stay in my mouth. That one went down. It's really nice. It's really nice. My favorite sauce typically. Do you mean in like general? Because barbecue sauce typically is, I would say, if that's what you're going for. If you mean like hot sauce, I don't really have a favorite hot sauce. Chicken wing sauce. Honey barbecue is a hard one to beat. But a nice little garlic sauce. Ooh, I like a little bit of garlic. Garlic's nice. But yeah, honey barbecue, especially if it's a house barbecue sauce. Ooh. It's good stuff right there. Man, it's been so long since I've had wings, because I'm eating tenders. Because I wanted to be able to actually eat something, not I wanted to actually be able to take a bite out of something. God, yeah, honey barbecue is good. But like I said, garlic, nice little garlic sauce. Garlic sauce is too hard for me, too hard for me to pass up. So yeah, I don't know how. Is there different ones? I know I'm looking at my phone. Get up here. Wing sauces. Let's just I'm just gonna Google wing sauces. Sweet Baby Ray's garlic buffalo wing sauce. A gallon. Good Lord. Ooh, 23 spicy, sweet, and sticky sauces for chicken wings. Umami soy sauce. Okay. Hot honey glaze. That would be good. Sticky ginger glaze. Ooh. Good. I'm sorry. Wait, what? Fish sauce? Fish sauce. What is a fish sauce? Next, that are at once sticky sweet with explosive umami. They're baked then stir fried in a mixture of fish sauce, lime juice, soy sauce. Fascinating. Okay, I'm gonna butcher this. Oh, huli sauce. Fish sauce, the Korean sauce, tastes like Worcestershire mixed with sardines. That doesn't sound good at all. Just that whole that doesn't sound tasty at all. I mean, I guess if you like Worcestershire, but sardines, immediate turn off. Huli sauce. Smoky grilled wings paired with pineapple slices are slathered in teriyaki spiked homemade huli, translation turn sauce, enhanced by fresh ginger and tangy pineapple juices. That sounds amazing. Sardines are delicious. Ezek, hey, if you enjoy it, more power to you. Not for me. Not for me. Spicy gochujang sauce or glaze. Oh. Deep fryer tossing baked wings and spicy glaze made with savory, sweet, spicy gochujang, thinly sliced scallions, toasted sesame seeds, chopped cilantro crowned the dish. Ooh. That's only number 6. Hot honey soy glaze, pepperoni sauce, pineapple teriyaki glaze. You're not gonna find these at your normal wing place, folks. These are just 23 different sauces you can try. Sticky miso glaze, sweet and spicy pantry sauce, Penang style sticky sauce, maple bacon glaze. These just all sound good. Yogurt sauce? Wow, wait a minute. A minty cream cheese filled yogurt sauce both tenderizes Indian spiced tandoori chicken wings and makes them virtually irresistible on game day. Well, it's from foodandwine.com. So spicy apricot sauce, honey mustard sauce. That's 18. Honey mustard sauce. Ike's Vietnamese fish sauce. Huh? Okay. Spicy sriracha. Apricot and spicy miso are featured on the show. Oh, wait a minute. Number 21. Angry sauce. Keep a handful of napkins ready for this recipe. Uses this versatile ginger-kissed gochujang and gochujang. It's Korean hot pepper paste and chili powder sauce as a marinade for... Oh, wow. So Korean hot pepper and chili powder. Yikes, that sounds spicy. Fragrant herb sauce. Along with jalapeno and habanero peppers. Oh. And spicy green jalapeno sauce. Fascinating. That's just 23 spicy. Okay. Okay. That's just... Yep. Oh, hotsauce.com. That's fine. I've got plenty for me right now. I would try that. I would try I hope I'm saying it right, gochujang. I would try it. It sounds good. It sounds good. I don't mind. I don't mind heat. I don't mind heat as gochujang. Gochujang. Got it. Okay. I don't mind heat as evidence from here. Like these ones that I've had so far are fairly mild, but they do have that little bit of like they have heat to it. But full out, like if it's too hot to handle and I can't enjoy the food, it kind of defeats the purpose for me. Like I enjoy watching hot ones because it's fun to watch, and the host of that show is a great interviewer, but it's also fun to watch these people sweat, as you're probably going to see me sweat once we start kicking it up a notch. Get a giant eagle. It's good to mix with different sauces as well for extra flavor. Ooh. I'll have to take a look at that next time I'm at Giant Eagle, and not the one that I live by, because it's a It's a very tiny one. I need to go to one of the bigger ones. All right. Well, I think it's time we hit the next sauce, and that'll be the end of one of our. So what's our next one up here? Sriracha sauce, spicy sweet, with an 821 on Scoville rating. So we're going to Tiny Giant. Tiny Giant. Looking for this spicy sweet. Is that what I said? Yep, spicy sweet sriracha. Oh, and this actually, we're moving up on the heat index. This has a heat level of 4 on it. So again, you get when you're getting what I'm paid for here. I'll just pour it on. Those are pretty sizable droplets. You guys can see it. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. There's the sweet. Where's the heat? I'm waiting for it. Is that going to be a sleeper? Waiting. Because I definitely got the sweet there. Where's the heat? Where's the spicy? I didn't get it spicy. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. That's a little bit of a creeper. That's a little, that creeps up on you a little bit. But you get the sweet right out the gate. I like that. You get the sweet right out the first bite. But the heat does kind of lingers there. I like that one too. I'm definitely keeping that one. But I've got to kind of wait up. This is another one with the end caps that just, it did one of these numbers. So, ooh, there's a little bit of a crumb there. Yeah, that one wasn't too bad. I might have to. That's toughy. Favorite movie series. It's got to be Back to the Future. It's got to be Back to the Future. Like, as big of a Tron nerd as I am, a Tron fan, Back to the Future, that I could sit and watch that entire trilogy in one sitting and not get bored and not enjoy it. That is a movie series I would watch just whenever, just to enjoy it. And I mean, that's the thing with the Back to the Future films, is that they're all like, the first one is an undeniable classic, and the sequels are good. Like, you can argue that 2 is a little like it. You can argue 2 and 3 are just there, but they're enjoyable too. So yeah, I would say the Back to the Future series are probably my favorite movie series. I would never pass up an opportunity to sit and watch those. I have the Blu-ray collection. I even have the animated series, which I would only check out if you're curious. I think that's one of those things that hasn't quite aged all that well, but it is an interesting thing to watch, to find out that's how Bill Nye got started, is doing science experiments at the end of each episode. Oh, I remember that. I remember when they did that. Yeah. Christopher Lloyd would come on and be there for live action, but he didn't provide the voice of his character. I think it might have been Dan Castellaneta. Don't quote me there. But yeah, Bill and I would do the science experiments, and Christopher Lloyd would provide like what they're doing. It's really interesting to watch. The show, I would say, doesn't really add anything. It does pick up where the third movie left off. But let me see. Back to the Future. Yeah, it is Dan Castellaneta. Okay. Oh, Bob Gale and Robert Zemeckis created it. So you could argue that the Back to the Future animated series is canon, I guess. So there you go. I didn't know that they created it. Fascinating. But no, Bob Gale has gone on record saying there will never be a Back to the Future 4 and there will never be a remake. So, which is fine. You want to say the remake though? I would say the musical. Back to the Future the musical is probably the closest thing you'll get to a remake of Back to the Future, and the musical is by far one of the best musical productions I've ever seen. Yes, I'm a little biased because of the source material, but god damn is it a fantastic show to watch. Dan Kaufman is Marty, and yeah, Dan Castellaneta is Emmett Brown. Oh, Tom Wilson was Biff. And Mary Steenburgen was Clara. Oh, so they actually got Tom Wilson and Mary Steenburgen to reprise their roles. I didn't know that. Huh. The Telltale game. I'll be perfectly honest. I've never played it. I never got a chance to. I think it's actually sitting. I have it sitting on my Xbox. I got it from when it was on Game Pass. My Xbox One. I don't know if I can get it on my PC. I think I can. If I can't play it on PC, I would absolutely stream that for you guys. Because I actually, when IDW did the comic book series of Back to the Future, they actually did an adaptation of that game. And like I said, I'll never really played it, so I wasn't too familiar with the story, but my god, after reading it, I definitely want to. I think it ends differently, but which, yeah, if you've enjoyed Back to the Future, look up IDW's Back to the Future series. It's concluded. They did a run of it, but it essentially, again, it also picks up from when the third movie leaves off, and it's just, they also do a what ifs. They also explore the alternate universe if Biff with the Gray's Sportsbook Almanac, and what happened if Marty never came, but they never came back and stopped him. They continue on up to a point. And let me tell you, I was not prepared for how dark that got, but whew, it gets dark. So fantastic writing all around. If you want more Back to the Future, highly recommend IDW's Back to the Future series. Let me take a listen. Let me look it up. I want to see what makes it such a good series. Is it nostalgia? I wouldn't say it's nostalgia. Because I didn't watch it as a kid. I saw it when I was in 8th grade. First off, the car in itself helped me because the DeLorean became my favorite car. I know traditionally the DeLorean is a piece of shit because it can't actually get up to 88 miles an hour. That was just for the movie's sake. But I love the look of the DeLorean. Not gonna lie. I love the look of the DeLorean. I'm a sci-fi nerd, so the whole time travel thing was fun, but it balances out by not being too heavy a sci-fi and just being all around good, just good story. It's a good story. It's got great pacing. The soundtrack is phenomenal. I love the soundtrack of that film. The score of Back to the Future is fantastic. Plus, the first film, Huey Lewis and the News, can't be beat there. So I wouldn't say it's nostalgia. It's just a good film. Like I said, the second and third one might lose some people, but honestly, the first one in itself is such a great contained movie. So that to me is... It's not, I wouldn't say it's nostalgia because again, I didn't grow up with it. I grew up, I saw it once and immediately just fell in love with it. And it's just an overall good film. Okay, so looking up on Steam, Back to the Future, Power Wash, Funko Fusion, Planet Coaster, Back to the Future Time Machine. So it looks like, yeah, I would need some way to... Oh. Well, there we are then. Coldfire, you're a savior there. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's nostalgia. I would say it's, plus you have such great talent with Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd as your leads. Like the energy and chemistry those two have together are just wonderful. They're wonderful to watch. Zombie, we're talking about Telltale's Back to the Future game they did. God, yeah, when did that game come out? I don't, oh, do I want to look this up? Telltale Back to the Future. 2010. Okay. Yeah, that was a bit ago. Yeah, I absolutely would play that again. Or not play it again, I'd play it for you guys. I absolutely would play that. Okay, I think it's time we moved on to our next sauce. Picking up the heat. What is our next sauce? Almighty box of sauces. Did the spicy sweet Chipotle with a 1240 Scoville rating. 1240. Dance into the night with the smoky embrace of Chipotle peppers, the sweet allure of mesquite, and a touch of honey. Okay. Apparently this bottle is one you're gonna... Yeah, it's not on Steam anymore, Coldfire. I looked. I couldn't find it. So, we'll see if it... GOG, yeah, GOG might have it. This has got a rating of 4. The big bottle sauce. Very weird. Let me, I say they might have it. GOG's gotten very good at but yeah, I wonder if you put in the Steam key, I wonder if it would work. Here. Back to the Future. Still on Steam servers. Maybe then. Maybe. Wonder if I have to put in Telltale. Not what I put in. Huh. It's not coming up on GOG. Well, maybe we'll get lucky and we'll see. Really? You're gonna be a pain now? The one sauce that does... no. I won't do that. Because, like I said, I'm already taking a chance here. That was a lot. That just poured right out. Well, hopefully the chipotle sauce isn't too bad. That was a lot. This is gonna be a big bite. Big bite. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. All right. There it is. Mm-hmm. There we go. Woohoo! There's that heat. Whoa. Mm-hmm. Ain't even red and sweating yet. No, not yet. Give it time though. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, the chipotle sauce. Woo! Ten-acre gifts. Okay, that's the once you did it. Oh, that lingers. Like it's not an overpowering heat, but it's lingering. It's a lingering heat. Ooh, ha. Take some water for that, and just to help wash the chicken down. If I could get a modern remake of any one game, what would you choose? Well, I got the one. I got the one I'd want. With Super Mario RPG. That was the one I would absolutely say, but we got that, so let's see. So I have to go off. I gotta start. One additional game. Let me see. Well, I have to really think about this. I have to think about this. Trying to think. You know what? Super Metroid. Super Metroid, I think, in a modern, remade modernly, I think could be spectacular. I think Super Metroid absolutely could be spectacular as a remade. It already playing it, and I've played it before. I did a Let's Play of it, and I think I might have streamed it for you guys. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Super Metroid is spectacular. It still holds up to this day. Graphically, at least, like for the Super Nintendo, it was wonderful. It is a great Metroidvania. I think I almost beat it without getting like a couple items. So it has that sense of you want to explore and see what the bosses were wonderful. It has that amazing opening too. The soundtrack of Super Metroid is great. I honestly, you couldn't do it in Prime. You have to do it in the style of Dread. You would have to do it in the style of Dread. There's no other way to do it. It has to be in the style of Dread. It has to be in that 2.5D style side scroller. No other way. I mean, don't get me wrong. A first person mod to it, sure, but no, it has to be remade in the style of Dread, and that'd be the only way I accept it. Sort of like Samus Returns. That whole thing, we've seen it. It can be done, and I genuinely believe a Super Metroid remake would be killer. It would be spectacular. Metroid series, I think if when Prime 4 comes out, we got Metroid Prime remastered, and I'm hoping to God that we get the other two, because Prime 2 and 3, 2 at very least, 2 is one of the best games on the GameCube. I stand by that. Prime 2 is one of the best games on the GameCube. Probably the best game of the whole Prime series. So Prime 4. What I love though is how the villain has become an offshoot character from Metroid Prime Hunters, a game I never finished. I don't even think I only played the demo, the multiplayer demo that came with everybody's DS. I don't think I actually played Metroid Prime Hunters. And that's where our villain came from. Which, I love that. I love that they're like, yeah, that DS game that maybe a few people played? Yeah, that's where our villain's coming from. So, he's been hinted at since Prime 3. I believe he was shown to be... I wonder why no one ever made a TTRPG of the Metroid universe. Huh? Huh? I don't know. Hard to say. I know he was featured in that one Metroid game that no one talks about, Federation Forces. But, yeah, it feels like he's been a slow build-up, like as a background villain waiting to pounce. So I'm very excited for Metroid Prime 4. What the hell is Federation Forces? Starship Troopers is the best way I can describe Federation Forces. You are essentially... Do you remember the humans from Metroid Prime 2? Yeah, you get to play as the Federation. You get to play as the Federation Troopers fighting bugs. I believe. I think it was like you got to fight bugs and maybe some space pirates. I don't recall, but I never played it. I saw it and was like, I don't think this one's for me. But yeah. I wasn't ready to I wasn't gonna rip on it because I've never played it. But so many people were like, this isn't Metroid. I just said it wasn't for me and moved on. But you know how today's society works. They'll rag on something that they've never played before. Who knows? It could be a sleeper hit. Let's see. Metroid Prime Federation Forces. What is it? Federation Forces. Federation Force. Yeah, it like I said, people ripped on it hard. And I'm probably without playing it. Like I said, I don't know. It could be okay. But it's a cooperative first-person shooter. And it was on the 3DS. So... Oh, look, right here. There's in the subreddit of Metroid. Personal thoughts on Federation Force. Someone played it through solo. And honestly, they liked it a lot more than they expected. Here's their description. It's pretty much a mech game set in the Metroid universe right after Prime 3 and plays really nicely with that concept in mind, coupled with the fact you're not Samus, but just some squishy marine in a bulky mech suit. Well made, has some neat ideas, fun to play even by yourself, and worth trying out on a weekend solo for the hell of it. So you know what? Sounds like it could be fun. Sounds like it could be fun. Despite being so short, it makes Hunters look long in comparison. They genuinely enjoyed playing it. Huh. The actual gameplay is a mix between Prime 1 and 2 in their original GameCube releases and a mech-centric game like Mech Warrior 4 Mercenaries. Yeah, I would say it's not your typical Metroid game, but it looks like, honestly, it could be fun. The people who say it, they like it. So I think critically, I think people wanted more Metroid, got this, said this wasn't Metroid, and just tossed it aside. But people who played it, they liked it. So you know what? Maybe if I find a copy, maybe I'll play it. Maybe not on here. Maybe because they said that it makes Metroid Hunters look long, which I don't think Metroid Prime Hunters was a long game in itself. So that would probably be like a day, possibly a couple hours. But yeah, I'm not one to follow critic ratings and whatnot. And yeah, it looks like, yeah, people who rated it personally, they liked it. So yeah, why not? I'll give it a shot. Why not? Could be fun. That could be fun. Zombie, if you actually want a good Metroid experience, see if you can download a copy. See if you can find and download AM2R. This is not Nintendo. This is not me recommending anything. This is just me. You know what? No, I'm recommending it. I don't care. If you've never played AM2R, I can't recommend that enough. AM2R is hella fun. I don't think I could stream that because technically it's an unlicensed remake of a game that has now since got a licensed remake. I don't know where that falls, but I have it on my PC. I've played it. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. They made it before we got Samus Returns, so you know. But it's a solid remake. So would I say AM2R is better than Samus Returns? I actually think they're equal. I think they're equal. I don't hold one higher than the other. I think they're both pretty solid. Whew. How you spell that? Come on. All right. Well, I think we need to move on to our other sauce. I'm also trying to give my stomach time to settle and adjust because I feel like if I bombard my insides with all these hot sauces and increasing temps, I feel like it's not going to go well. So, like I said, I'm okay with trying to pad it out as best as possible. As best as possible. But I know I only got so much buffer time. What's after the chipotle sauce? Oh boy, Louisiana style, and that's a jump. Oh boy. Hot sauce, Louisiana style. Feel the smoky caress of chipotle peppers combined with the warmth of paprika and a hint of brown sugar. Actually could be good. But also, okay, so this is Louisiana style? Louisiana style. We've gone up in heat. This is now a heat level 5. This is now a heat level 5. So we've officially gone from 4 to 5 on the heat level. I'm worried about that. I'm worried about this one. I didn't really have much of a smell to it. Like I think I smelled sweet, like I smelled the sugar, but I didn't smell much of anything else. So, I'm a little worried. Ooh. I really gotta be careful with my pores. I'm trying not to pour too much on. I'm trying to be like sample sizes. Those are my 4s. There's my 5. Okay. A little bit of a dab. Okay. Oh. Okay. Wow. That's immediate. Wow. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Oh God, that's on the oh. Oh. Oh, that's a hot one. That's a jump for sure. Oh. 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 That is just heat. Woo. That cleared out my sinuses. I could erase one game or game series. Wash down the chicken. If I could erase one game or game series. You know what? I might actually dip into the milk here. I might actually dip into the milk because that heat's lingering quite a bit. Okay. That's a tough one. Because I feel like there are a lot of game series or games that have attributed to the gaming sphere that we exist in. But I would say if there's one game No, you know what? I do have a game series. Not a game series. God, I have to think about this. Because I almost said Call of Duty, but just because of the level of toxicity that comes from that environment, but you could also argue that League of Legends produces the same level of toxicity. But oh, wow, that is just fuck. That heat is sitting. Oh. Man, yeah, I don't want to come off like a hater of Call of Duty. I enjoyed Modern Warfare. I think the problem I had with Call of Duty is it took too long to get to the modern era. They stayed too long in World War II, and that's what it was known as, where it was the World War II shooter. But you had Battlefield. Battlefield was good. Wow. Whew. I'm okay. My nose is actually starting to run now. That heat, that was such a escalation. Man, yeah. Game-o, you know what? You know what? There's one game I think that we can all agree. One game that I could erase from existence. Duke Nukem Forever. Duke Nukem Forever. That game should never have come out. That game should never came out. I think it should have just stayed absent and should have just kept that, just stayed dead. Should have just stayed. I think that was a pepper or something. Wow. But no, I think honestly, one game to choose to waste for Duke Nukem Forever. I bought that game. I bought it and I pre-ordered the special edition. I was hyped for it because I'm like, this game has been in development for how long? Holy shit. It's gotta be good, right? No! That game was garbage! That game was utter garbage. I was so disappointed. Oh. No, Laura, welcome in, by the way. Welcome in. Getting over it or pogo stuck. No. Rage games serve a purpose. Rage games serve a purpose like I Am Bread. And no, they for those that want to climb the mountain and can successfully climb the mountain, hey, they deserve all the praise they get. But no, do a sexy hiking stream. Maybe I can add that to the I could add that to the wheel. If that's the game I'm thinking of, let me take a look. I think it's the game I'm thinking of. Runic, welcome in. How's it going? Welcome in. Sexy hiking. Yeah, I know it is the game I'm thinking of. Oh God, that game. No. That game was I saw people play that game. I don't know, man. I don't know, Coldfire. That game might be that might. I won't think I'll add it to the wheel. That might have to be a player's choice. Tired as always. Runic, I hear you there. God, that is just ooh, this is the heat. Ah. Oh man, that is such a jump. Not gonna waste 1,000 points on that. Fair enough. Fair enough. 100,000 points. No, that's fair. That's fair. I'd rather play Superman 64 again. Yeah. I'm good. I'm good now. I'm good. It's just lingering a little bit. No, I think I'll stick with my answer on. But no, rage games. I do think rage games do serve a purpose, and to challenge people, to challenge your temperament, challenge your preservation, and see. Obviously, like I said, yes, they have Coldfire. They have been. I do feel like I handled getting over it a lot better than I did Pogo Stuck, and that's because I didn't take breaks like I should have. Like when I played Getting Over It, I did take breaks when I was like, okay, gotta calm down, take a moment, get back in a good mindset. I didn't do that with Pogo Stuck. I tried and just kept going and going and going, and I didn't take a break. And like I said, I uninstalled that game, and I don't think I'll ever play it again. Getting Over It, I'm open to the idea of trying it again. I am open to the idea of trying it again. Just because I made progress. I made a good amount of progress in both games, but Pogo Stuck can die in a fire. Getting Over It, I'm open to it. I'm open to it. Louisiana style is definitely a sleeper. That didn't sleep at all. That kicked me right in the teeth and just keeps on kicking. I'll return to Getting Over It in a few months. Yeah. I might. Oh God, I don't know if I could play that by myself. I feel like if I tried to play that by myself, I feel like I wouldn't do what I'm saying and just keep going until finally I get so aggravated and like, nope, done. Thank you, fine. Will we play it? I was just fine doing this, just answering questions from people if they had questions, and burning my mouth off. And that Louisiana style is just making me salivate. Hence the just chatting stream. Because I don't really have a chill game to play and try to eat hot sauce. So I have 11. I have 11 and I've gotten through 6. I've gotten through 6 hot sauces. Okay, Cold Fire, before I answer that question, I'm going to go ahead and prep the next sauce. Okay, what's our next sauce? Scotch bonnet. Pepper extract. 5,549 on the Scoville rating. Sure, okay, now, yeah, Spicy and flavorful Jamaican-style pepper with a balance of tropical peppers, fresh garlic, onion, carrot, and lime juice. Oh boy, this sounds fun. This sounds like this one's going to be just oh so fun. God. Hold on a minute. That cannot be. Wait a minute. Okay, fine. Oh. This is the Scotch bonnet pepper bottle. It's got a droplet. This is this is not gonna be good for anybody. Hold on a minute. How much was this? So wait, I have the Louisiana style is 5. This is a 6. We don't even get more than 1 5. We get 1 5 and then we go up to 6. Oh. Okay, yeah, now the fun begins. I'm showing you the vial. There's the sauce. Yeah, that was that one creeps up on you. Oh, that one creeps up on you. Cold Fire, to your question. If I could erase my memories of a game and experience a game for the first time again, what would I choose? Honestly, I would say Tears of the Kingdom. Either Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild. Because the sense of exploration you got from those games is so magical, so wonderful. Exploring Breath of the Wild for the first time is such a wonderful experience. It's such a beautiful experience. You don't know what's around the next corner. You don't know what you're gonna find, and it's magical. Tears of the Kingdom elevates it with the sky islands, the caverns, the down below, the cave system. It's those games were so good. Just you never know what you're gonna find, and I love that. And Tears of the Kingdom, I wish we got a master mode so I could replay it and be like, oh, the difficulty's increased, plus I don't know what's going to be like. But yeah, I would absolutely erase my time playing those games and play them again, hands down. The Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, because I consider that all one experience. And Runic, no, I did not check out Fashion Police Squad yet, but it's on my list. It's on my list. You know what? This is honestly was a bit. There's the heat there, and I feel it, and it kind of comes and kicks you, and then it leaves. It dissipates rather quickly. The Louisiana style, I'm giving that one away. Someone else can have that. This one, I didn't mind as much, to be honest. Like I said, that one hits you and then it goes away. I think the heat's still lingering from the Louisiana style. You want it? Fine, it's yours. I'll make sure you get it Saturday. You can have it. Oh. I am just amazed at the jump. Like, oh yeah, because let me see. The sriracha, the jalapeno, and the peri peri were all 3 level. The chipotle and the spicy sweet sriracha are 4. So there was 2 4s. And then Louisiana's 5, and then we go to 6 with the scotch bonnet. I gotta try and dampen the heat a little bit here. Milk does help a little bit. Does help a little bit. Cold Fire, I got that email, so thank you very much for that. Really do appreciate that. Yeah, I was actually just thinking about that actually just today of how playing through the Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom games, you almost can't you can't replay it even on a new game, because you almost have to let those games sit for a long time before going back to it and finding things new again. And you almost have to play them in order. You almost have to go through, play Breath of the Wild again, just so you get the sense of what Hyrule was before what happens in Tears of the Kingdom. Just so you can be like, I remember this here. What's it like now? Why is this the way it is? So to play, that's why you have to wipe both. It's a shared experience. And man, Tears of the Kingdom just had so much gut punches. As I love Tears of the Kingdom. So, what game do you wish you could have played as a kid? Ooh, what game do I wish I could have played as a kid? That is a good question. And a tough question. Huh. Like, I'm trying to think back what was available when I was a kid. I'm trying to think about what was available when I was a kid and what I wanted to play. And man, that's a toughie. Like, I say, Laura, are you talking video games? Yeah. I wish I could have played Yard Darts as a kid. Jesus Christ. No. No, video games. You know, I wish I had, because when I grew up, I had a Super Nintendo. I didn't have an original Nintendo Entertainment System. I didn't have an NES. So I completely bypassed an entire generation worth of games until I was older. So I honestly wish as a kid I could have played the original Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. I never got to experience those as a kid. So I think just playing through the original Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt combo would have been great. Would have been fun as a kid. Yeah, I got to play him as Super Mario. I got to play the original Mario as Super Mario All-Stars on the Super Nintendo, but I never experienced those games as a kid. I never got a chance to play any of those games as a kid. As you know, I was born in 91, so by the time I was old enough, Super Nintendo was out. So that's what I got. That's the generation of games I grew up on and what I got to experience. So yeah, honestly, I would generally any NES game, but I think playing through the original Mario would have just been fun as a kid. Maybe? I don't recall. Honestly, Ezek, I don't recall. Maybe. Big maybe. Okay, easy there, stomach. Oh, hey, easy there. Excuse me. Oh, that's there's that spice. Whew. It might be the milk. Well, we'll see. Super Mario 64 for you, Runic, is a game you wish you could have played as a kid. I mean, that's fair. I'm kind of surprised whenever I hear some people didn't have a 64, since the box for the system was pristine. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, I'm always surprised to hear, but then it's like, well, yeah, maybe some people just didn't have a 64 growing up. That's totally possible. I mean, hell, I didn't have a PlayStation 2 at launch. Oh, it's a game you wish you could replay after memory loss. No, that's fair. That's fair. Super Mario 64 is definitely a classic for sure. But a game that I genuinely wish, I'm glad I played as I got older. Mario 64 was a game I played as a kid. But as a kid, you don't appreciate things as much. Like with Super Nintendo and whatnot, some games if it got too difficult, I just walk away and never played them again. But as I got older, I went back, played them, beat them, and learned to appreciate it more. So got a 64, got a Sega Saturn. Hey, you know what? Saturn wasn't a terrible console. I think I've really trying here. Oh man, like I'm not sweating, but the heat I feel in my mouth right now is it's definitely potent. Definitely potent. Right. Okay. Next sauce. Let's go. What's next? What am I gonna destroy my insides with? What do we got? Habanero. 7,658 on the Scoville rating. Immerse yourself in the zesty serenade of habanero heat, harmonizing with the vibrant citrus notes. It's probably gonna be more of the habanero than the citrus. Notice, first off, I want you to notice this. This was the bottle for the scotch, which was the one before this one, with the droplet. This is the habanero. This is the habanero. One's on Genesis. Oh, Okay, wait a minute. Either the box is lying to me, or because this says this has a heat level of 5. This has a heat level of 6, but this has a higher Scoville rating? I'm reading this right, ain't I? Yeah. Habanero has a higher Scoville rating. Okay. Okay. Maybe it's because it lingers. A good shake. Shake. All right, folks. There it is. Wish me luck. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's got a higher Scoville rating. All right. Yep. Oh, wow. Oh, oh. If I could see any exotic animal, if I could own any exotic animal, sea, land, or sky, what would I have as a pet? Interesting question. Oh. Breathe through the nose. Yeah, let me here. They're really. Huh. Wow! Man, that just kicked me in the face. Oh! Oh, shit. Wow! Okay, habanero for sure. Honestly, Panther. I want a big cat. I love cats, and having a big cat, a big fluffy cat like a panther, I think would be that would be nice. I was picturing it, all of a sudden panther. And I was like, yeah. I think it hopping up into bed and cuddling, like, yeah. I like that. Yes. That just would be nice. Pet panther 60% of the time. I would love to have that. Red panda, capybara. Oh, capybaras are adorable. Laura, your question: what food from any video game would you want to eat in real life? Ooh. You know what? Right now, any of the smoothies that I made in Echoes of Wisdom. Right now, no. Think here. Any food from a video game. Some food dishes in video games do look really nice and really tasty. Not sweating yet, but I certainly feel it in my mouth. Any food. That's a good question. That's a good question. I would say, you know what? Just for the applications, the 1-up mushroom, the 1-up shrooms from Super Mario. Just for the practical implications of it. I feel like those would come in handy more often than not. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of the meals that you did in, again, going back to Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, would probably be pretty good. And like I said, the smoothies that we made in Echoes of Wisdom, oh, those all look delicious. But I can't think of a single one. But a 1-up mushroom? Yeah. Or, yeah, a 1-up mushroom. Just because, honestly, I'll probably be dead after this. So, yeah, I'm going to need one. That's a good point. That's a good point. Hey, I don't care aesthetically, but I don't mind eating them. I said that. I don't mind eating them. Especially when they give me an extra life. So, you know. I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Hot tamale. Yeah, Lee, Isaac, I'll go ahead and yeah, Isaac, I think I'll go ahead and give you the habanero too. You can go ahead and have that one as well. Because that one literally just punched me in the face hard. That didn't creep up on me at all. As soon as it settled on my tongue, that was it. We were gone. I was all right. I guess it's time for the next sauce. Okay, I've only got 1, 2. I only have 3 more. I only got 3 more sauces left. Which means it's all downhill from here. Oh God, the ghost pepper's next. Ghost pepper with an 8,549 Scoville rating. Let the haunting heat of whatever this is find harmony with the bold character of ghost peppers and a touch of roasted garlic. Something tells me I'm not gonna taste the garlic. Ghost pepper. Ghost pepper. 1, 2, 3, 4. This has a heat rating of 5 on the bottle too. Now, hey, why do you have a higher Scoville rating? Why couldn't you be droplets? You guys ever, I forget what the name of his channel is, but there's a guy on YouTube who tries to eat continuously spicy things. So much so that he keeps, and I'm not making this up, he keeps toilet paper in the freezer. I don't know what kind of life you have to lead. And I know I've said I'm a whore for content. I have limits. I don't know if I'd ever do that. Like, there's a line, and I feel like that at that point you're crossing something. But he gets great views, so not me, man, not me. This certainly, like I said, this is a punishment, and this is a one-time thing for sure. Because this, once we get to, I think once we're here at this point, because I think the last two, the Scoville ratings jump. Take a whiff of this. Ha! Might as well have been smelling salts. Looks deadly. It looks deadly. Oh, I'm scared. Okay. There's it is. Wish me luck, folks. Okay, good news. I actually get the garlic. But oh, would I rather stream Fall Guys 5 days a week for a month or getting over it for a full week, 5 days? What an interesting question. Actually wasn't too bad, unless it's gonna come up, at least it's gonna creep up on me. It was like kind of subtle there. Honestly, I think with the variety that Fall Guys has, I think I would rather stream that for a month, because getting over it, I feel like would push me to a place where I would skip a day. I'd want to skip a day. But with Fall Guys, there's enough of a variety, and there is the potential of co-op that it could help ease up on some of the bullshitness that is Fall Guys. So, which I can't believe I'm saying that. I think I would rather stream Fall Guys 5 days a week for a month than a full week of getting over it. Because I honestly think at a certain point, I would look at getting over it, look at just if I had a rough day, and then be like, oh shit, I gotta go back into that. I think it would hurt. Oh god, excuse me. But with Fall Guys, you have that co-op factor. You have that co-op factor to where somebody else can play with you, and I think very fondly of the time I had playing with friends. Kaz in particular, I'll go ahead and say her by name. Just had a lot of fun playing that, and yeah, I'd probably do that for a month. Exactly. You know what? That had a higher Scoville rating. This wasn't terrible. I'm gonna rank these now. Like, that had a higher Scoville rating. Ezek, you can have the habanero and the Louisiana. I'll keep the ghost pepper. I think I'll keep the ghost pepper. That wasn't terrible. But the Louisiana habanero just gave me a good uppercut. Hell, the Scotch bonnet wasn't bad either. That came with a droplet. But yeah, I mean that's going back to the whole rage game thing. Like, we all have those rough days at work, and I can't imagine having a rough day at work, coming home, and then trying to mentally decompress from work just so I could play Getting Over It again for 3 hours. That would drive me insane. Fall Guys, like I said, Fall Guys, I can be like, all right, we're gonna have a good time, we're gonna have fun. Getting Over It is a personal challenge you set for yourself, and it is, yeah, that's excuse me. You know, my sinuses were clogged at the start of this stream. I took a little bit of a sinus clearer, or I forget the name of the thing, but it was like a nasal spray to help clear up my sinuses. I can tell you right now, my sinuses are wide open. My sinuses are wide open. Gotta worry about that. Woo! But yeah, and the fact that I've actually padded this out as long as I did, I'm honestly genuinely surprised I managed to do that. Which game is my go-to chill out game? Ooh. You know what? There's two. I have two. And one might surprise you. But typically, if I wanted to chill out, Star Trek Online would be my primary chill game, because it allows me to do whatever I want in my favorite universe. I could get in my ship, fly, just cruise through the stars, maybe just chill out on Ryza, the vacation planet, find a beach, just sit down and just kind of. I'm at the point in the game where I've beaten most of the story content. They're churning out new story content every so often, but once you've gotten through it, it literally just becomes Space Barbie. You play with the uniforms, figure out which ones you like, and then you just kind of walk around the social zones, fly around a little bit here and there, maybe hop in a. I don't know what the MMO equivalent. We call them TFOs. Task force operations. It's you and 4 other players get together and you have one goal. I think they're raids or whatever the equivalent in WoW would be, but those are fun. But yeah, Star Trek Online is probably my #1 chill game just to play on downtime. But the second one, which is what I've been playing in my downtime when I've want to play something a little more arcadey and just fun. Resident Evil 4 Remake. Absolutely. Just because at this point I have unlimited ammo. I'm trying to get most of the weapons fully upgraded so I can just swap between runs. And then separate ways, I'm trying to unlock the infinite rocket launcher for Ada. So that's just fun to run around and just chaos. So yeah, that's honestly probably my second chill game, to be perfectly honest. Like, yeah, I can play Super Mario RPG, but that's a game that I am not chilling out to. That's a game I'm investing in and just looking for a good time. Chill to kind of decompress and whatnot. Star Trek and Resident Evil 4 for sure. Okay. The heat's died down. I think we're ready to jump up, which, like I said, we've only got 2 sauces left. I'm honestly surprised we made it this far. What's the next highest ranked up? scorpion pep. God, that's such a jump. Scorpion pepper. Hear the spicy whispers of scorpion peppers as they mingle with sun-ripened tomatoes and fiery spacers. Okay, so just for clarification, the ghost pepper sauce had a Scoville rating of 8549, right? The scorpion pepper has a Scoville rating of 30,394. That's such a flippin' jump. He's gonna die. My mouth is just gonna be like, huh? It's such a big bottle. It escalated so fast. Oh, it's such a. This is probably the biggest bottle next to the Chipotle. What's our heat sauce here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this has the same heat level, supposedly, as the Scotch bonnet. This little thing. It's fine. It's fine. I have one chicken tender left too, so I have actually paced this out well. I may not have been prepared all that much with having to open all these, but you know, buffer time. Just drown that chicken tender. I still got one more sauce left, Coldfire. I still got one more sauce. Whew. Whew. At this point, though, well, and that's the thing. I think the next one up has a Scoville rating that's 6,000 more. 6,000 more up. Well, I don't. Damn, this is difficult to get open. This is fine. It's buffer time. I thought I would be, but quite frankly, I'm honestly surprised I haven't started sweating yet. I will say this though, my insides are not doing so great. Just don't make me get a knife. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. Ugh. Give it a good shake. God damn it. The last ones haven't been sealed like this. Now all of a sudden oh! Oh! Ha! I wish I was exaggerating. I really wish I was, but just putting that up to my nose, just that, man. Put a dab on. Put a dab on, and you guys will see it. There it is. The heat's all down in here. It's not really in my mouth. It's all down in here. Oh, that's not nice. Ooh. It wouldn't be so bad if my mouth was on fire, but it is literally lighting up everything else. I'm taking an acid. Well, zombie, if I had been thinking, I probably would have had Tums. I don't. Well, wait, no. I do have an antacid. I do have an antacid. Not a Tums, but I do have an antacid. It's not like in my chest. It's not like it's... Well, yeah, it's kind of like in my chest going down. There we go. That's... That one's a bit of a sleeper. Bit of a sleeper. Yeah, because there it is. On the back of my tongue. Whew. That's not so bad. I'm making do with that one. I'm doing all right. Yeah, that's yeah, just redoing a little bit of rewiring at the moment. I would have thought that would have had more of a kick, but maybe it's just heat. But even then, it's like sitting on my tongue. I think that's why you do wings, because I put it on top, and rather than let the sauce touch my tongue, I take a bite on the top of it, so the sauce doesn't actually hit my tongue until I start chewing, and it's by then there's not much there. So maybe I've just been doing it wrong. I don't know. Maybe that's why they do hot wings, because you literally have to bite into it. Hard to say, but that would... Oh god. I feel weird now. It's just how it's interacting. Like, the heat is there in my mouth, but rather than just like I like your typical hot sauce where it's like, oh god, everything's on fire. It's not. It's weird to try and describe. Like, I'm not burning, but there is heat there. There is heat. That is just weird. It's a weird flavor. It's weird everything. I don't know. Ezek, if you want this one too, like I said, I'll give you whatever I don't have. Okay, so that's a 6. So this is supposed to have the same heat level as the Scotch bonnet, and I think it's on the same level, like heat wise. It kind of creeps up and then it's like, haha, I'm here. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, that one isn't too bad, I say. Yeah, I was right. The Carolina Reaper is the last one. This has a 36,048 Scoville rating. 36,048. 36,048 Scoville rating. Heat level of 6. Heat level of 6. And like I said, I'm gonna give that a little bit of time. I'm gonna give that a little bit of time. Like I said, I'm still like, it's like I said, that scorpion pepper just feels all sorts of weird. Well, while I'm waiting, no, Coldfire, you sent me shot here. I honestly don't remember if I have a Humble Bumble account or not. Thought I did. Then again, it might have been if I logged in with Facebook. We're doing all right. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Excuse me. How do I redeem a code? Steam? I don't think I've ever done that. Oh. Is it, wait, activate a product on Steam? That's what you do? That's the page? Okay. It worked. I got all 5 episodes. They're right there in my library. Right there. Hell yeah. Well, Coldfire, I really do appreciate that. So they're all 5. It's all 5 episodes. So probably what? Just install them and then I could probably play one back to back. Controller is not supported. That's weird. All right. Well, there we are then. Sweet. Awesome. Gathering dust in your Humble Bumble account for. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Does anybody have any questions before I move on to the last sauce? Oh wait, is my nose running now? Did that actually get my? Did that open my side? Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Ah. Holy crap, holy crap. Oh, wait a minute. I got 3 questions. Woo! Okay. Let's take it from the top there. Let me see. Favorite childhood toy? Childhood toy. Oh boy, what was my favorite childhood toy? I know exactly what my favorite childhood toy. It was my wooden Thomas the Tank Engine set that I had built. My parents had built me this little table, and I had it was the wooden set. It was the wooden tracks, trains, everything, and I had a whole railroad built that I could customize and just move them around. That was it. That was my favorite childhood toy. I loved that. That was always fun. I always enjoyed playing with those. That was fun. Absolutely my favorite childhood toy. It was good times. Laura, your question. How scared are you for this last sauce? I'm terrified. I'm absolutely terrified. Because, I mean, like I said, the scorpion pepper was a bit of a kick. And then what was that last sauce? Yeah, the scorpion pepper was a bit of a sleeper. And honestly, it just kind of dazed me. So, it's, I'm a little worried how that's going to turn out. A little worried how that's going to pan out. But, so let's see. Yeah, I'm terrified. I'm terrified, but that means it's the last one and then it's over. I'm done and I made it. Farther than I thought I was going to. And virtual. If I had to pick one snack for the rest of my life, what would it be? Snack. Oh, that's easy. That's easy. Hydrox. No question. Hydrox cookies. No question. It would absolutely be those Hydrox cookies because they are the best cookie, hands down. Hands down. They would absolutely be the one snack for the rest of my life. Would be perfectly fine with that. Easy peasy. Those cookies have not since winter, which I bought my. This section brought to you by Leaf Brands and Hydrox Cookies. Not sponsored. Not sponsored. I would take a sponsorship. Leaf Brands. I would absolutely take a sponsorship. But since I have had those, the only time I've bought Oreos were in the winter with their white chocolate covered, their white fudge covered Oreos, which are still one of my favorite holiday snacks. But I want to try and experiment and make my own fudge covered Hydrox, because something tells me the Hydrox would blow it out of the water. Seriously, I have gotten, since I've gotten these, I've gotten my grandfather hooked on them. I've gotten several other convert Oreo swears by. I not ashamed of it. I've been trying to tell people, dump Oreo, get Hydrox, because you ain't gonna regret it. They're a better cookie all round. Hands down. Hands down. It just sucks though, because now my dad tried buying a box for my grandfather. They're taking forever to get in because I think right now they're currently sitting unavailable on Amazon. So they're just, you have to wait for I think the supply, they're hardly up keeping up with demand. So hopefully Leaf Brands can keep churning them out faster. Favorite piece of video game music. Ooh, that's that's a hard one. Because you got all of Toby Fox's work. You have the Undertale Deltarune soundtracks, which I listen to on Spotify repeatedly. I have my favorite tracks out of there. Then you have the Super Mario RPG soundtrack, which again has several of my favorite pieces of music. You have Zelda. Any of the Zelda games. Take a pick. Seriously. Metroid. Jesus Christ. All of the Metroid games, except Dread. Dread's music was kind of lackluster, but oh man. Ooh. Favorite piece of video game music. Halo. Yeah, there's Halo 2. God damn. So much good music. You know what? I genuinely think it's the opening of Super Mario RPG. It's the opening. Because I can hear that music and just immediately a smile will appear upon my face and I will feel in a blanket. Wrapped in a blanket, I will feel comfortable. I will feel safe and just feel like all is right, all is good. Resident Evil Save Room though, that is a great pick. That is a fantastic pick, especially the OG Resident Evil 4 Save Room. Like that music, I still recall the save room when you're on your way to the church. You walk into that room, you hear that music, and you just kind of stop and you're like, I am safe here. This is a safe. Dee Dee with the raid. Thank you so much. You're just in time for the last sauce. Keep the positivity uprising. Lord knows we keep the positivity. Nice to see you, friend. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. How was your stream? Hope it was fun. Hope you had a great time. I think I've just been putting off this last sauce, but since you arrived, let's go ahead. Let's get to it, shall we? Lamb sauce? No. Not lamb sauce. Carolina Reaper pepper extract. The hottest sauce I have, with a 36,048 on the Scoville rating. It is supposedly a very hot sauce. So hot that it needs to be put on with a dripper, not poured out. Sounds like pain. It's probably going to be. Jesus Christ, I got a whiff of that. Woo! Alright. No. Sound like a present. Oh, yep. Yeah. Oh, that is pain. Oh. it's all good. 25 stream streak, Dee Dee. Thank you. Oh, oh, fine. Oh, cheers. Woo! Oh my God! It's on fire. It's on fire. My mouth is on fire. All this time. Oh, good. Oh, good. I did it. I have overcome. Fine. I was that's exactly what I want to do, Laura. I have become flame. Fire. I am heat incarnate. I just gotta. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just gotta. Everything's on fire. Everything. My mouth. Everything's in my mouth. Fine, I'm okay. Oh, just hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It's not good. It's not good. Oh, Ruby, thank you so much for the bits. I did survive. Oh, you guys. I'm gonna continue drinking more milk here. This reminds me of a story from my youth. My parents used to have a garden where we lived. Father grew peppers. I think he even grew jalapenos. This was back when I was a wee child. I was saying maybe that milk didn't help at all. Oh, it's creeping up. Ha! 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 Oh, don't worry, zombie. I'm planning on making a highlight reel of this for each sauce. I'm gonna make a highlight. Don't worry. Ha! Anyway, apparently, as a small child, and as small childs tend to be dumb, I apparently took a pepper out of the garden, picked it up, and just took a big old bite out of it. Now, apparently, what I did, oh God, just it's staying there. Apparently, what I did is that my mother poured me a glass of milk. I went through an entire gallon of milk trying to douse the flames that were in my mouth, as I want to do right now. It just hurts. It hurts. There's so much heat. I have become Ghost Pepper. The Ghost Pepper has killed me. Oh wait, no, that wasn't ghost pepper. This was Carolina. That was Carolina Reaper. It reaped me. It absolutely reaped me. It reaped. I want to make sure I'm saying the word and making sure I'm not being confused for anything else. It reaped me with a scythe. Just right through my mouth. Experience the intense heat of a smoky note blended harmoniously with bold flavors of exotic spices. I got none of that. I got none of that. None. But I did it. I'm going to be in pain. Probably for the remainder of the day. Even when I try to go to bed, I'm probably just going to be like, just mouth open, tongue out, just might even turn a fan on just to try and cool the heat. I wonder if chocolate milk would help. I don't know. What was my favorite sauce out of all of them? Honestly? Punishment wheel, redemption mark. Honestly, the sriracha. I'm gonna say the sriracha. The spicy sweet sriracha. That was such an enjoyable. The heat kind of crept up on you, but you had a nice sweet flavor to start out with. It lulled you into a false sense of security with its sweetness, and then like a sour patch, it's like a Sour Patch Kid. You get the sweetness and then you get the tart. But no, I got the sweetness, but the heat crept up on you, but it wasn't overpowering. It was very nice. Honestly, like, that was a very nice sauce. Out of all of these, I'm giving Ezek 4 of them. He can have them. He said he wanted the Louisiana. I'm giving him 4 of them. Because I ain't gonna hunt those. The other ones I'll use. The other ones I'll use again. Sure, why not? Or whoever wants them. Ezek called dibs on the Louisiana at least. If anybody else wants these sauces that I'm able to give to, just let me know. This was certainly an experience, and yeah, I possibly this weekend I will make a highlight reel of the sauces, and that way I can where everyone can enjoy the fiery tenders goodness. Still have a little bit of tender left, but I'll save that for later. But I did it. And I try some, but don't have to keep them. No. You get them, they're yours. They're yours. You can give them to Protato. How that? Give them to Protato. I'm sure Protato would love them. I'm sure they do great. I'm sure she would handle them great. Especially after dealing with what she's gone through. Oh. Oh God, I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh my God. Okay, so yeah, this is a challenge marked, punishment marked complete. I actually have several. I actually have some content to get through. I'm honestly debating. I'm debating doing the Star Trek 010. How am I feeling? About a 5 now. No, I'm sorry, that's not true. I get about an 8. I say about an 8. Yeah. 8 being pain on a pain scale. Unless is 10 being bad, 0 being good, or is it reverse? How are we scaling this? Because I'm not sure. 10 is dying. Okay, 8. I'll give myself an 8. I'm not dying, but my mouth is literally still on fire. Like it is. It's like a fire. It's nope. No, it is just a fire that won't go out. It's like that pit, the devil's pit. I did, zombie. I did. I drank that whole glass for this. Eat some yogurt. I actually just bought some yogurt, so maybe I'll go do that. Maybe I'll have some yogurt. But no, so there is one cosplay review I'm going to be doing soon. I won't give any spoilers, but it's Doctor Who. I'll give you. It's Doctor Who related. It's Doctor Who related, so I'll give you a little snippet of that. That's going to be coming soon. And plus, I feel like I have to do a cosplay review for this because those of you that haven't heard or I haven't said, the cosplay reviews are going to be very slow, if not coming to a crawl here, because I am trying so hard to save money, and it's unless something catches my eye and it's something that I know that I will use for cosplays, my cosplay reviews are coming to an absolute stop because I'm just trying so hard to save money right now. And wear a dress and be Doctor Who's companion? No, I'm not. I'm going to be a doctor, so no. But there is one that I'm debating on, and it's a review of the new Star Trek Spirits Romulan Ale Espresso Martini Mix that I got. So I'm debating on doing a review of that. I've never done outside of the Hydrox review, I've never done another. Well, no, that's not true. I've done the Oreo videos, so maybe it'll be fine. Zombie, I'm saving money for, I guess you could say, an escape fund, as it were. And that means exactly what it means in that, the way the world is now, I just want some money in case I need to leave, as it were. So, yeah, got my passport 2 years ago, so I know it's good. But yeah, I want money. I want money saved up in case I need to go. So that's what it's just. Yeah. So like conventions, probably not hitting up a lot of those this year. Just like I said, just trying to save up as much money as possible. Like I said, this prop I got was one that I knew I'd use, and since I would honestly say the cosplay is actually complete, I felt like I should review it. Oh, zombie, you know the pronoun game's a joke to them. Oh, zombie, you know the rules. No politics in chat. Politics in chat. We will allure to the state of the world, but we won't acknowledge it. We won't get into details here. We try to keep things positive. Even though my mouth is currently... Any hoozle. Ow. Andy Hazel, that's not what I said. I said any hoozle. The fact that my captions was able to say any hoozle, I'll take that as a win. Take that as a win. But folks, I'm gonna look for a raid now. I think now that I have accomplished my goal, my mouth is somewhat manageable. Yeah, the world's latest update patch sucks. Yeah. Dee, that's a great way to put it. That is a great way to put it. Oh yeah, no, I'm going to do my best. I'm absolutely going to do my best. Do that. Yeah, can we roll it back? Can we roll it back? Like, can we roll it back to the 2012 patch? No, I probably shouldn't roll it back that far. That's too far. At least 2020. No, you know what? Yes. Oh, I bet there is. I absolutely bet there is. 1.6. There you go. Browser's muted. I'm really trying to figure out here who to raid into. Dr. Mike? Oh, he's playing Link to the Past. Arcom, you're just in time for the raid. You missed all the hot sauce. You missed them all. You're gonna have to catch the highlight reel I tried to make this weekend. That sounds like a good plan, though. Zombie. That sounds like a good plan. It's okay. That's why YouTube. You can catch all of it on YouTube. That's great. Okay, there we go. Raid is set. Raid is created. So, followers, if you would be so kind as to copy and paste this raid message into chat, let Twitch know you'd like to join us. Subscribers, you get to use my emotes, so go ahead and copy and paste that message into chat if you're subscribed. Don't worry, Arcom. It'll be posted and it'll pop up in the Discord when it goes live. So, folks, thank you all once again for this. For viewing this. I really do appreciate it. I don't know what I'm doing next Tuesday, but tomorrow we go back to Giza with Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I'm really looking forward to getting back into that. Really excited to play that for you guys. So I sincerely hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Don't eat too much hot sauce like I just did, because I'm sure I'm going to die now. So, as we always say here, always try to be nice, but never fail to be kind. May the goddess smile upon you. And I will see you all next cycle. This is Zayun, out!